much. Abusa for me chia na me mo kwaba. From Rakasa Fiji. So high in genius in someone. Ekoso my Ghana mu didi kan didi tie didi hwe na ye de brese ya na ye de intirimu e ho no ye timi e de abramo ana Swag Awards etimi ekoso Sports Writers Association of Ghana awards etimi ekoso His Excellency the Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia odeni etirimu e ho we show my Ghana mu since independence and then my fan free John Dramani Mahama time ni enti ase kakra. Over John Dramani Mahama and I remember from 2012 ABC 2016 and as I say for independence ABC John Dramani Mahama time or the enkanesa na to say oba my Ghana mu dia na Astro TF no na you me no pe any o me sorry any o me but then you look at this current government ya Abanya contract 150 Astro TFs Seneka home money 153. And the 150 Astro TFs constructed by the NPP government and then another Dan Kwaku led administration. Now looking at that, Dan Kwaku Yebu Akasa dia fan ono de or since independence NPP when it comes to sports development the NPP about home or pa. Now we the name send people the best one, but then enra Bawumia ko piemu e wa was na sen the kotu ja kire say there are 100 more to come. There say afi ba ko aka iri ne aban say the omo share oman no e bo say omo e betutu nioma no 100 more Astro TFs and then omo focus only on sports, omo focus only on football, but then some other sports I don't know omdini no ebetimi aka hwe recently there akoye no ewo Kofori Eastern region sports complex amokoye no and then looking at some other nyoma omoya ano ekyerɛw aban no na so ade hunu na busafo ne nsɛm ba Bawumia kasa foforo akɛsɛni na no abɛtɔ ya apono so ne yanko na enyebre na yenko TV emra
realized. One of the areas our government realized Ghana was lacking when we assumed office in 2017 was inadequate infrastructure for multiple sports disciplines at both national, regional, and district levels. We also realized that our various national stadia were in ruins and needed urgent repairs. For these reasons, we set out an ambitious program to invest heavily in providing sports infrastructure across board in a manner that has never happened in the history of our country. For the then 10 regions of our country, we decided to construct a multi-purpose sports stadium in each of the 10 regions, commencing with phase 1 in 2018. Today, 6 of the 10 sports stadia with multiple sports facilities and youth resource center are ready. We have commissioned the Kofori Sports Stadium, and in the next few weeks, we will be commissioning the sports stadia in Wa, Ho, Axim, Doma, and Dukwa Ofen. And the other 4 under construction are expected to be completed later this year. Also, as part of our vision to develop adequate multidiscipline sports infrastructure to aid the development of sports and not just football, government decided that Ghana should bid and host the African Games, which will be held in Accra in March this year. To put tonight's theme, leveraging the benefits of hosting the African Games in perspective, our government's decision to host the African Games does not only bring Africa's biggest sporting event to Ghana For the first time in the history of our country, it has also ensured that we have achieved a generational objective of having world-class facilities for multi-sports disciplines in Ghana. At the Boteman Sports Complex, one of two venues for the African Games, we have built a world-class aquatic center with 10-lane competition pool and another 10 lanes for warm-up. The Boteman Sports Complex also has a 1,000-seater multi-purpose sports hall for indoor sports such as basketball, boxing, volleyball, handball, and other indoor games. The complex has an additional 5 world-class tennis courts. And one of the tennis courts is covered with spectator stand of 1,000 seats. Apart from the multi-purpose halls, the Boteman Sports Complex also has another 1,000-seater dome for more indoor games, a warm-up athletics track, and also a standard football field. Ladies and gentlemen, at the University of Ghana campus, which will be another venue for the African Games, our government has virtually completed the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, which had been abandoned for 8 years. The stadium has been upgraded to international standard with modern athletic tracks. Government has also built a standard warm-up athletic tracks beside the stadium, as well as a standard football pitch. Also at the University of Ghana, we are building a standard rugby pitch. All these standard facilities are investments by the government following our strategic decision to host the African Games, which will leave the country a legacy of adequate infrastructure for sports development and promotion. This, ladies and gentlemen, coupled with our government's remarkable investment in the construction of about 155 astroturfs around the country for district and local level sports, further demonstrates our commitment to a new sports development agenda. 155 astroturfs in 7 years is an incredible leap, because when we came into office, we had only 3 public astroturfs in Ghana. And from 3, we have taken it to 155 in 7 years. And what is even more remarkable, this year, we are beginning another 100 astroturfs in Ghana.
And a bena make us a kwami. Some of these things, hey, and make a jodia and can say whether we like it or not. Nanado, why juma, but Numa be saying na katani Numa paso. Oh, kwami. Me as a sports presenter, let me give simple breakdown be a modia and kind. So when it comes to sports infrastructure provision, kwami, in our history as a country, I always refer to President Kufuor being the first president that we see from grounds up. We see 2 and renovative 2. Kwame, before
that was Esipong and Tamale.
Kwame, under Professor Mills in your Cape Coast Stadium, any Accra hockey pitch.
Yeah.
Under former President Mahama, any in your Emporium, maybe a boxing.
Yeah.
Under Nanado, Kwame.
Yeah.
Before he assumed office, now Astro Tef say Ghana yet 3. Miensa. Say those days me kaipa se kotokobo Africa ankapa no mu hia Astro Tefa they had to travel from Kumasi to go and camp in Sogakope so they can have access to AstroTurf. As we speak, there were about 150 AstroTurfs that Abaya constructed.
Really?
Oh yes. Into a bus sports infrastructure, Kwame, and no nanchen. Stadium na and a stadium na yekase President Kufuor C2. Na we see 10. 6 are ready for commissioning.
Really?
Oh yes. Na nye stadium, youth centers no. And ye just stadium and yebobo was so. A sports complex. Into your tartan tracks, you did to make a grass sports stadium say you eat tartan tracks if you. Any other sports be above volley into like a complete sports complex.
How come say it is answering when now?
Come say a ministry Nankazano so I only 10 and a 6 are ready for commissioning. Come share Legon a stadium. President Kufuor started and releasing. They say it's almost completed. For the first time, Ghana warm up tartan track Legon. Apart from stadium now, President Kufuor do see for African Games. For the first time in our history, are saying a warm up tartan tracks. When international competitions, athletes they need to warm up. Yayebi Legon. That's how a rugby stadium Legon for the first time in our history. Kwame, Oko Botimana, you see swimming pool, aquatic center. And the last time you need federations require inspection, I must say it is one of the best swimming pools in Africa.
I see.
Aquatic center, tennis court, any indoor sports hall. And these are all infrastructure about we are provided for sports alone. Not to talk about other sectors.
Now what does
maybe apart from that, renovation of our stadium under President Mahama, in your 3 sports ministers, they all promised renovating their grass sports in Obianye. Muntaka promise one year. Honorable Nilante promise 1 year. Dr. Mustafa also promised just a grass sports in renovation. But about we are here, renovations need now, and what's our yes infrastructure. But Suban be and the ministers be a done a dear went to me and crack a whip on them. Example near Josafudian and the dinner abine ne edu baby edu. A man for blue for a bino to some extent in Kwame, a Suban be a ministers be a done because under normal circumstance, the MPP as a party and the government should have initiated Addo Safu's kick out from parliament long ago.
Hey, what meaning is that?
Oh, Kwame, no crying way meaning is here. Kwame, me have been a supporter of Apostle Addo Safu's good deeds, and I feel say in Kebia Yenya or Mampenimbi said Dr. Nkrumah no believe in Africanism. Kebia or the Addo Safu Kwabechi Chirigano. And you have nothing against him. But Kwame, wrong is wrong, right is right. Say Atu Obama say representing Kufuor. Say yare to me to Obia. Na wako trouble chiri. Na unim say ade na ekoso no be pache wa. Watena wa aka afia am Atu Obama na obe pache. No zo bia be unza abato na ode be dadai. Wana be to ama.
OBC, it is the great, is it the great Jantoine or is it Abodam Enitie? Great Jantoine of Abodam Enitie.
Come in Sabrofuna no the man yen. I want for Japan and Gahum.
Satan on your ready so patch.
Nobody's done the elite.
Oh, elite.
That didn't make us say, Media me a sports present to have limited myself to investment in sports by this government alone. And not to talk about Kwame free SHS budget they are running free SHS. I'm just a bit missing hospitals in the airport baby. But Ebian Nani be home for so.
Let's welcome. In 2018, the government under the astute leadership of His Excellency President Nana Akufo-Addo set for ourselves a goal to build multi-purpose youth resource centers and stadia across all the 10 regions of Ghana. This decision was informed by the persistent need to prepare young professionals for future roles as development leaders and agents of change.
His Excellency the President of the Republic, through his vision to develop and expand the declining and inadequate sports infrastructure of our country, decided as part of the broader program to build 10 new sports stadiums in each of the 10 regions of our country. So far, 6 of the sports stadiums have been completed And today we are commissioning the Kofodia Sports Stadium, set the tone for the commission of the remaining 5 in the coming weeks. We have also built a 1,000-seater multipurpose hall for indoor games such as basketball, boxing, volleyball, handball, and all other indoor games. Additionally, the complex has 5 world-class tennis courts, with one of them covered with spectator stand, 1,000-seater with VVIP sitting space. Again, at the University of Ghana, our government is building the biggest rugby stadium in West Africa, and this is also going to be one of the facilities which is going to be used to host rugby. All these facilities I've mentioned are sports infrastructure investments at the national and regional level. Before the government of President Akufo-Addo assumed office, Ghana can only boast of 3 astroturfs in the entire country. Today, in 7 years, our government has built 154 astroturfs in various communities across the country. In the history of Ghana, no president and of course no government has better record in the provision of sports infrastructure than the President Nana Akufo-Addo government. I want to repeat, in the history of our country, no government than Akufo-Addo's government when it comes to sports infrastructure. 154